Ladies and gentlemen, the world isn't fair, and it never was. But let me tell you something, fairness is for the weak. While most people whine about how life is rigged against them, the rich are out there stacking the deck in their favor. They don't cry about opportunities, they take them. They don't make excuses, they execute. And that's exactly why the rich keep winning while the rest stay stuck in mediocrity. You see, success isn't about luck, it's about mindset. It's about making ruthless, calculated decisions that the average person is too afraid to make. It's about having the discipline to do what's necessary when everyone else is looking for the easy way out. If you want to break into the world of the elite, you have to start thinking like them. You have to develop the millionaire mindset. So today I'm going to rip the lid off the secrets the wealthy don't want you to know. No fluff, no sugarcoating, just raw, unfiltered truth. If you can handle it, then listen up, because these 7 principles will separate the winners from the losers. Wealth is a war, and the weak get left behind. Most people don't understand the first fundamental truth about money. It's a battlefield. The rich don't see wealth as something that is distributed or earned fairly. No, they see it as something to be taken. It's a war, and in war, there are winners and losers. The winners collect the spoils, and the losers get scraps, if they're lucky. The problem is most people are weak. They don't have the stomach for war. They want everything to be fair, to be easy, to be handed to them. But guess what? The marketplace doesn't care about your feelings. Money flows to those who fight for it, who strategize, who dominate. The rich understand this, and that's why they win. Look at how the wealthy operate. They don't compete, they crush. They don't settle for second place. They don't share the pie, they take the whole damn thing. While average people waste time complaining about fairness, the rich are out there acquiring businesses, securing assets, and positioning themselves to control industries. They think in decades, not weeks or months. If you're not winning in life, it's because you're not playing to win. You're hesitating, you're second-guessing yourself. You're letting fear keep you on the sidelines while the real players are out there making moves. The rich don't ask for permission, they take action. They see opportunities and they strike before anyone else even realizes what's happening. You need to start thinking like a warrior, stop looking for excuses, stop blaming the system, stop expecting life to be fair, attack, conquer, win. If you're not willing to fight for wealth, then be prepared to be someone else's pawn for the rest of your life. Fear is a lie that keeps you poor. Fear is the greatest tool used to control weak people. The rich understand this, which is why they exploit it mercilessly. Look at how governments, banks, and corporations operate. They keep people afraid so they stay compliant, so they never take risks, so they remain stuck in the same place year after year. And guess what? It works. You're scared to take action because you've been programmed to be terrified of failure. You worry about looking stupid, losing money, or being judged. But here's the truth. The people who win in life are the ones who don't give a damn about fear. They know that failure isn't the enemy, inaction is. Think about every rich person you know. Do you think they got there by playing it safe? No. They took massive, calculated risks when everyone else was too scared to act. They weren't worried about failing because they understood that failure is just feedback. It's a learning tool, not a death sentence. Fear will keep you trapped in a mediocre life if you let it. It will keep you in a job you hate, earning just enough to get by, while the rich pull the strings and laugh at people like you who are too scared to step up. They understand that while you're hesitating, they're taking action. And by the time you finally decide to move, it's too late. Stop letting fear control you. Move fast, make decisions, take action. Yes, you'll make mistakes. Yes, you'll fail. But that's how you grow. The faster you fail, the faster you learn, and the faster you win. The rich play offense, the poor play defense. Most people live in survival mode. They're always reacting, always playing defense. They save money because they're afraid of losing it. They avoid risks because they're scared of failure. They think small because they don't want to lose what little they have. The rich, they play offense. They don't hoard cash, they deploy it. They're not afraid to make moves because they know that wealth doesn't come from sitting on the sidelines. It comes from aggressive action. They focus on scaling, acquiring, and expanding while everyone else is just trying to hold on to what they have. Look at the difference in mentality. A poor person gets a paycheck and thinks about what they can afford. A rich person gets money and thinks about how they can multiply it. They don't sit on cash. They invest it. They put it in businesses, real estate, assets that generate more money. They understand that money is a tool, and the only way to build wealth is to use it strategically. Defense doesn't win championships. Playing it safe won't make you rich. If you're not actively attacking life, you're already losing. Every day you wait, every day you hesitate, every day you stay in your comfort zone, you're falling behind. The world moves fast, and the only way to keep up is to stay on the offensive. You need to shift your mindset. Stop protecting what little you have and start going after what you deserve. Stop thinking small. Stop being afraid of risk. If you don't play to win, you're guaranteeing that you'll lose. Time is the only asset that matters. Most people trade time for money. They work 40, 50, 60 hours a week, thinking they're earning a living. But the truth is, they're selling the only thing they can never get back. Money is infinite. Time is not. And the rich know this better than anyone. The wealthy never trade time for money. They make money work for them. They buy back their time by building businesses, investing in income-generating assets, and leveraging other people's efforts. Meanwhile, the average person wastes years of their life chasing a paycheck instead of figuring out how to create real financial freedom. Look around. Most people are slaves to their schedules. They wake up, go to work, come home exhausted, and repeat the cycle for decades. And for what? A retirement plan, a pension, a few years of freedom when they're too old to enjoy it? That's not life. That's a scam. The rich design their time. They don't work for money. They build systems that make money work for them. They invest in assets that generate cash flow, so they're not trading hours for dollars. They focus on high-value activities that bring exponential returns, not tasks that keep them busy but broke. If you want to be rich, stop thinking like an employee. Start thinking like a builder. Build things that make money for you. Buy assets. Create multiple income streams. Guard your time like your life depends on it, because it does. The clock is ticking. What are you doing with your time? Relationships are leverage, not friendships. The average person is too sentimental about relationships. They think friendships, loyalty, and connections are built on love, trust, and being a good person. The rich, they see relationships as leverage. They don't waste time on relationships that don't serve their mission. The truth is, in the world of money and power, everything is transactional. The rich don't keep people around just because they're nice or fun to be around. They surround themselves with people who can help them win. They connect with winners, not complainers. They build strategic alliances, not casual friendships. They create power networks, not social circles. Think about the inner circles of billionaires. Do you think they spend their time with losers? With people who drain their energy? Hell no. They cut dead weight fast. If someone doesn't bring value, they're out. Simple as that. They don't feel guilty about it because they understand that every person in their life either lifts them up or drags them down. Look at your own life. How many people in your circle are helping you grow? How many are pushing you to think bigger, move faster, execute harder? If you're surrounded by average thinkers, guess what? You'll stay average. If your friends complain about their jobs, about how the system is unfair, about how rich people are greedy, then you're doomed to stay broke. The rich create networks of power. They build relationships with people who can help them make moves. They understand that business isn't personal, it's war. The people you surround yourself with will determine how far you go. So cut the losers, find the winners, and build a network that makes you unstoppable. Your network is your net worth, so start acting like it. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. Comfort is a death sentence. The moment you start feeling comfortable, you stop growing. And the moment you stop growing, you start dying. The rich understand this, which is why they constantly put themselves in high-pressure situations. They force themselves to operate outside their comfort zones, while the average person does everything they can to avoid discomfort. Look at how the poor and middle class live. They settle. They get a decent job, a decent house, a decent car, and they stop pushing. They start telling themselves, I've made it, I'm doing okay. And that's exactly why they never get rich. They get comfortable, they get lazy, they stop fighting for more. The rich, they are never satisfied. They chase bigger challenges. They stay hungry. They take on more risks, push themselves harder, and set insanely high standards. They don't celebrate small wins for too long because they're already focused on the next level. While average people are relaxing, the rich are building, strategizing, and expanding. You want to know why most people never succeed? Because they avoid pain. They avoid struggle. They seek the easy way out. And in doing so, they rob themselves of the very experiences that create champions. Growth comes from pressure. Diamonds are made under intense heat and crushing force. You either embrace discomfort or you stay weak forever. The rich thrive under pressure. They love the struggle. They seek out the hard path because they know the harder the climb, the better the view. If you want to win at the highest level, stop chasing comfort. Stop settling. Stop playing life on easy mode. Pressure creates power. Discomfort creates dominance. Get comfortable being uncomfortable because that's where the real money is made. Execution over perfection. Decisiveness wins. If there's one thing that separates the rich from everyone else, it's this: they execute. They don't sit around thinking, planning, analyzing, doubting. They move, they take action, they make decisions fast, and that's why they win. Look at how the average person operates. They hesitate, they overthink, they wait for the right time. They want everything to be perfect before they start, and guess what? That time never comes. So they end up doing nothing, staying stuck, watching while the rich get richer. The rich understand that speed beats perfection. They know that the faster they move, the faster they learn, and the faster they adapt. They don't wait for all the pieces to be in place. They make a decision and they figure it out along the way. They're willing to fail fast, adjust, and keep pushing forward. Indecision is failure. Hesitation is poverty. The world rewards decisive action. Money flows to those who take risks, make bold moves, and bet on themselves. The rich know that even a bad decision is better than no decision. Why? because at least a bad decision gives you data, experience, and momentum. No decision just keeps you stuck in the same place. Look at every great entrepreneur, investor, or business mogul. Do you think they waited until they had everything figured out before they launched their businesses, made their first investment, or took their first big risk? Hell no. They jumped in, took action, and adjusted along the way. That's the mindset that wins. If you want to be rich, you need to move. You need to execute. You need to make decisions without fear. The longer you wait, the more opportunities you miss. The ones who act fast win fast. So stop thinking, start doing. Execution beats perfection every single time. Most people won't do what it takes. They won't push themselves. They won't cut off the dead weight. They won't make the sacrifices. They'll stay trapped in their comfort zones, waiting for life to change, and it never will. Because life doesn't change for people who wait. Life changes for people who take control. If you want to be rich, you have to stop thinking like a poor person, stop waiting for the perfect moment, stop making excuses, stop surrounding yourself with weak people. The world belongs to the bold, the decisive, the relentless. This is a call to action, a wake-up call. Either you make the choice right now to step up, take control, and play the game like a winner, or you stay exactly where you are, watching from the sidelines while the rich keep winning. So ask yourself, are you ready to stop being a spectator and start being a player? Because the game isn't going to wait for you. The time is now. Move, execute, win.